Yo, what's up? What's new? What's new with you? How's your weekend?
Good, good. How was yours? What'd you get into this weekend? Come on, I know you watched some sports, right?
Yeah, man. Watched a little football both Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
Saturday I had the Buckeyes. Buckeyes did their thing. Um, I mean, they were playing another ranked team, which was big deal. Playing Penn State could have been better. It wasn't your typical Ohio State hot, fast, high scoring, type of game, but yeah, we left with the W. That's all that counts.
That's what. Hey, that feedback is that for me? Yeah, they're talking so loud. Well, I watched Miami win it in overtime. Almost had a heart attack, man. But we did it.
I
We
didn't even know they
won
went
in
into
overtime.
overtime.
Yeah, we went overtime, man. It was the game went till like I don't know 6 or 7. I was going nuts, man. Like I was. Hey, you ever be in those watch those games that like you're so involved in it, like you're tired at the end of the game, like you actually played the game. Like I was exhausted. That
You got
was
to take your
20
shoes
minutes. I
off,
was
take
like,
your feet up. You're like, damn.
man, and I went to bed Saturday night like 9:30. I was as soon as that game was over, I was like starting to like coast on. I was like, man, I'm done. I'm tired. How about Sunday? Big win for the Brownies. Huh? Big win for the Brownies. I watched that last couple minutes.
You cut off that last part.
I said big win for the Brownies this weekend against the Colts. I
Oh
watched
yeah,
the
yeah,
game for the
yeah.
last like 8 minutes.
Yep. Pulled that one out of their butt, man.
Yeah.
Like for real, because we were winning and then we weren't winning. It's like how you let them come back? Like they could barely put up a damn field goal, and then all of a sudden now we're scoring left and right, and it's like all right. They score a touchdown, you score a touchdown. They score a field goal. Now's your chance to get ahead, score a touchdown. Nope, we score a field goal. So it's like, all right, we're just going back and forth. So we're tied.
So yeah,
Go
who
ahead.
do you
What you
think
say?
do you think they played better with that backup quarterback versus Deshaun? Because he played last week and he played almost the entire game this week, right?
I don't know if I'd say better. It's a different. It's a he brings a different dynamic to the team. Um, Deshaun Watson does. He brings a different aspect and different dynamic to the team. I feel like when he is on the field and he is playing and he is healthy, that's the guy you want to play. That's the guy you want to
Mhm.
start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough when he goes through that kind of injury because you're like, could you tough it out, or is it the coaches asking you to come off? Is it you saying you want to come off the field? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't really be too hard on him, but when PJ Walker steps up and you got Kareem Hunt and you got a defense like we got, you still have a chance. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
take the time, get rested. The
I think it was a
Colts
smart call.
aren't supposed to be this big of a game, to be honest. It
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to be this big of a matchup. But
I think it was a good call. I think the coaches probably thought back to Tagovailoa, the quarterback from Miami, where he got like knocked out twice in the game. And I would assume because when I saw the hit, I was like, man, it looked like he was out. But you spend that much money at quarterback. Hey, it's only what game 6. We're not trying
yeah,
to, we're not going for playoff spots right now. So I think that's a smart call. And I think too, I mean, your defense, like you said, your defense, I have all confidence in PJ Walker for that defense. So y'all have a number 1 rated defense, I think, right now. 1 or 2, like y'all are killing it. So,
yep,
and that one on the 1 yard line, I was cheering for him. I was like, yo, get him. It's always cool to see, um, because it was a complete opposite of what happened for my game. My Bucks
yeah,
stunk it up. We stunk it up, man. Couldn't Our O line couldn't give Baker time, and then at least he made some smart plays. He had an interception, but it was tipped at the line, so it wasn't even like a bad throw. It just got tipped up and I grabbed it. Um,
hmm
but we definitely stunk it up, man. Like that's 2 weeks ago now. We have We play the Bills on Thursday night, man. Oh no, it's gonna be
You got to watch, man. Baker's in front of the news. He'll be like, man, we're on to the next game. On to the next game. He'll own it.
yeah,
Like on to the next game. We got a lot of work to do. Yada yada yada. All the right stuff. But in the locker room, he's a fucking mess. He's a
yeah,
mess.
man. That was a tough loss, especially to Atlanta, especially us within the division. You're like, yeah, man, like to Atlanta, man, and they weren't even that good. They had Reed, I think, or whatever his name is, the quarterback. I was heartbroken. I was like, some bullshit to have mine to lose Saturday and then Bucks lose on Sunday. I was like, this is garbage. This is garbage. But I did win my fantasy, so this week's video is gonna be pretty legit because I did win fantasy again, 2 in a row.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna do a since it's gonna be Halloween. I'm gonna probably do Mike Myers because I had a Mike Myers costume. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna talk, but I'm gonna do something with Mike. Have him do Mike
Don't give
Myers.
nothing
So
away. Don't give nothing away.
just saying that, what did you think of the weather one I did last week? That was pretty good, I thought.
The what?
The weatherman I did last week.
Oh yeah, that one was cool. I liked it.
Yeah,
I liked the transition. That was
yeah.
cool.
I found that music. I was like, oh, I gotta put this in. That's pretty dope.
Yeah. I didn't understand. I mean, obviously, I don't know the names of the teams and the people you were talking about, but
Yeah,
outside of that, like I understood what you were trying to do with the map and stuff.
yeah. You can see her in the background. It's cute. Yeah, she was like, she was like,
Fucking child labor. That's my producer.
so what's up with you this week, man? What you got going on this week? What's new? What's new in the household and work and everything?
What's new over here? Not much. The weather's changed. It's gotten a lot cooler. It's time to start utilizing the hot tub and the spa a little more often. So I think we've been breaking that in almost every other day.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
What's the average temp right now for you?
Say again.
What's the temperature down to over there?
Well, today's a little different. Today it's a high of 85,
Yeah,
um, but it's typically like low 50s, which is like, all right, that's get the hot tub out.
yeah, yeah. It dropped here too. It was 60s, 40 overnight. Today, the last couple of days, a little hotter, and we're supposed to get rain this week. How's work? Busy making your quotas that you want and stuff.
Yeah, last 2 weeks been good. Been real successful couple weeks. Hopefully the momentum continues. Um, and that's fine. And yeah, start a new week. Last week of the quarter, grind it out. Last week that counts, anyways.
That's good. That's good. That's
Um,
good.
yeah, no complaints. I keep looking back because Snickers is back here chewing on a bone. He keeps making these weird noises, but he's just
Yeah,
being so greedy because he's trying to eat the bone, but he forgets that he has to breathe. So he's like,
yeah.
"How
That's good.
about you, man?
Which
What's up with work?"
same old, man. Doing meetings, briefings. Obviously, what's going on in the world. Things are elevated and hyped. For what's going on overseas. Uh, Trying to see if I can turn in all my gear since I have my retirement orders in hand. So I'm gonna see if I email them and ask. Normally, like when you clear, it's usually like a month out. But since I'm retiring, I'm not gonna need gear, and the job I'm in, there's no gear you wear or anything. I'm in the office now. Just
Right.
literally like. So I'm gonna email them and see if I can turn in all my stuff, man. I got like 3, 4 tack boxes, man. For everyone that's I don't know how the airports are, man. You get so much gear that like that stuff I haven't used in 20 years, but I had to sign for it. Like it's still in plastic, like with the original NSN stickers on there and stuff. Try to
Yeah.
turn that
We
in.
usually get one bag like that.
Yeah. So it depends. Like every base you go to, you'll have different gear you get. Some bases you turn certain things in. Like I still have stuff from Iraq, man. Like a bunch of stuff I got issued back before the old desert color, with the like light brown and tan. Like I got canteens, two quart canteen. I got like mosquito nets, all kinds of stuff, man. That I'm signed for that I've never used. It just
Yeah.
it's in a box. It's in a
Brand
tech
new.
box. And all I did is I have it like organized. I have winter. Then the army had the old uniform, the ACU. So I have a whole bunch of ACU shit that they still haven't let me turn in yet. And on our CRF record, it'll tell you if you ETS with it or you turn it in. So like most of my stuff's to turn in.
Nobody follows
So
that.
hey man, I'm gonna try to turn it in. I'll keep a couple things like
What?
in case like bug out bag and stuff. The rest of it I'm gonna take down to like the surplus store and just sell it or some shit.
Yep.
Real quick, I forgot to ask, what's your cocktail you're drinking on tonight, my friend? Huh?
Peach vodka and a peach mango ice water. It's a vodka
Ooh,
water.
nice. I'm drinking Hard Mountain Dew with the zero sugar one.
Mm.
Pretty good. It's not bad. It's tasty. Get you a little Mountain Dew. Do the dew. This is do the
Hmm.
dew with alcohol. So kind of good.
Basically, what this is, tastes like a Mountain Dew. It's got a little carbonation.
Yeah. Yeah. I get to cut my hair this weekend. I'm pretty excited about that.
So you said you had to wait a little while.
2 weeks. So this is the first week. So at the end of the week, I get to cut it. Look at this, man. Look at that. It's just, oh. It's hideous. Yeah. So,
Turn it on. Play.
and I think we're gonna do we're gonna get together this weekend. A couple people for Halloween, some drinks and candy and stuff with some of the neighbors and that. And then that's pretty much it for the weekend, man. Besides, watch the game on Thursday. Bucks got to play. We got to beat the Bills. So I'm gonna be like all focused in for that game.
What game is this?
Thursday night, the Bills play the Bucks on Thursday Night Football this week.
Oh, that's gonna be big.
I Bills lost this weekend. We lost this weekend. Bills got a really good team, man. They're definitely better than the Bucks right now, man. Their defense is way better than ours. I was to see how surprised at this week. The Bucks defense is just not. They didn't play like they normally play. I don't know, man.
The Bills are really good.
Yeah, the Bills are very good, very very good. So much so that I actually have Josh Allen as my quarterback fantasy team. So this week it's gonna be hard to root for
Yeesh.
Bucks, but I need my Allen to do good so I can win, man.
Yeah, we got Seattle.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. I don't actually. That should be a pretty good game. Seattle's got a pretty good team.
Yeah, they've been lucky. They keep scooping up these scrub quarterbacks. I guess kind of like the Browns have been doing.
Are they? Do they play at home or play away? Do you know?
I think away.
Yeah. That's one thing I never got to do is go to that stadium and watch a game on the station up there at Fort Lewis.
Yeah, y'all were close, right?
Yeah, like an hour. Just all the TDYs. Most of your time that you go TDY is summer, winter, so it's like right when football is. So we didn't have, we didn't go to a game. Plus, it's I think this was like 6, 7 years ago. So we had Angel, so she was so young, so it was hard to find a babysitter to then try to go, get a babysitter to watch and then go to the game. So it was like, we gotta go. So because we had her in Kentucky or Kansas, and then we showed her to Washington. So I was retired like treating you still good. I'm assuming it is. You look good. You look happy. You look fresh.
Yep.
I like the beard. I like the facial stuff.
Yep. Yep.
And I like this. Go ahead.
I don't know if I don't want a beard, but I also don't want to grown out. You know what I'm saying? Kind of want to keep it
Yeah.
a little lower than this.
Yeah.
5 o'clock shadow, maybe a little more than a 5 o'clock shadow, like a weekend growth.
I grew mine out when I first got back from deployment. They looked good, but I had gray, perfect gray, like right there. Cindy actually liked it. I'd probably get it shrink because it got long. It was like itching my lips and stuff. And I was like, no, I can't do that, man. You know,
Whiskers were coming in.
flavor savers, you know, flavor savers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, the hairline's gone, homie.
Still there, bro. Still
I
there.
can hear it. Shh, hold on. It's just creeping back further and further and further. So, question for you. A serious question. Are you going to scoop up that new Call of Duty?
Probably.
Yeah, me too. It's like, it's in our blood. We have to. For all the listeners out there, that's me and Steve's first game we played. No, let me take that back. I think we played Halo first, and then we went to Call of Duty.
Correct.
Right? Yeah.
Correct.
But we get every Halo game or every Call of Duty game and play it for a while, and then we get bored of it and don't play anymore.
Yeah, it was every Call of Duty game until a certain one, and then it kind of all went to shit. You know, I think it was like right around Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 time frame.
Yeah.
Went to shit, and then picked back up a little bit, but it was kind of like more of the same. Now it's like, well, what else we got? You know what I mean?
I know, man. It's like there's nothing else to play because Destiny fell off. That was a game you got me hooked on that we used to grind, which I haven't played that in a long time. Then we did Halo Infinite for a while, and then the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 remastered. We got back on that for a while. That was kind of fun.
Yeah.
And then a lot of the games are not good anymore, man. I watch someone like gaming reviews, and they're not. The quality's just not there, and it's like they're just pumping out games to have them. You know. Remember back in the day, they used to give you like a perfect game. Like their first Call of Duty was like almost perfect. Now they put a game out and it's not good, and they have to do update after update after update after update.
Yeah.
You don't. By the time you're like, man, fuck this, I don't want to play it anymore. So
Yeah. Well, the problem with some companies is that if they're not a big enough company to put out a full game, they put all their money into like multiplayer, and then the campaign suffers. Don't do
yeah,
that. Or they're a big enough company, but they don't have the budget for it, but they have this huge idea, and they push this game for like 3 years, and it turns out to be a bust because it wasn't didn't start off right. You know what I mean? It
yeah.
was a great idea, great plan, poor execution.
You know, a game like that.
Fucking Fallout, whatever that last Fallout was, Fallout 76 or whatever that shit was.
That's like the Marvel. I got the Marvel Avengers game, and that shit. Like they added characters, which was cool, but the gameplay didn't change at all. It's all open map, and it's like the same missions you do
It's
over and
just a
over. And after
reset.
a while, like even my daughter, like I Angel into it hard. She loved it, and now she's like, it's boring. Like there's nothing new. Like I
Yeah.
know. You would
Yeah.
think they would add on to maps or make new missions and stuff. Nope.
Oh,
Just
just
we.
more of the same.
That's it, man. And after a while, it's boring. It's kind of like was it Dead Rising we played? After a while, it's kind of like the same exact thing. Like,
Yep.
okay, it's cool, same shit.
Yep.
But there's
So
a
a lot of
Super
them are
Mario
now.
game.
A lot of repetitive shit.
Yeah, there's a Super Mario game that's coming out for Switch that looks pretty cool. I think I want to scoop it up for Angel. Secretly for me to play too, but probably get it. So
Alana's been playing. She's playing. Tiny Tina, the Tiny Tina Borderlands game that came out.
yeah, is it good?
She likes it. Yeah, I mean it's Borderlands just with a new
yeah,
face. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So she was just
yeah.
talking about everything's the same. They it's like they hit the plateau, hit the roof, they hit the plateau. They can't get any better than this, and then that's where they stay. They just work on the story. You know, I
Of
mean, it
course.
was a great game. It was before its time, but they didn't improve upon it.
Well, that sucks,
And
man.
I think if they did improve upon it, it would end up looking like Apex.
Oh yeah, that's I never played that game. I've watched some on YouTube, some people playing Apex, and it looks pretty crazy. But
It looks like a real fun game, and it looks like there's a lot to it, but I just don't have the time to commit to grind through a game
yeah,
to
and you need a
learn it
squad for that one.
and yeah, and to have a squad is bad enough. In Call of Duty, we might get three of us in a lobby.
I know, I know. I was gonna say like at least Call of Duty you can kind of like maybe if you're like the best one on team kind of ride. But on Apex, I've seen Doctor Disrespect used to play. I used to watch when I was in Korea because you remember all that I do. And like they had to have a squad. Like they remember you. Hey, you remember? It reminded me of Destiny. How we used to have to plan out like when we used to do raids. Like, hey, we need. I forgot the characters. Remember, we had to have a hunter. We had to have
Yeah,
a
you need a
warlock. We had to have
warlock.
this.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep.
that's how Apex looks. Like you have to have like certain types of players, and it's you gotta be able to grind, and you have to be able to like, hey man, you can't do every. That's what it reminds me of that, man.
Yeah, it's not just weapon type perks. It's
Yeah.
the players have the perks, and then
Yeah.
you go from there. So each player has a different play style.
That's the thing with Call of Duty I hate now. Like everyone camps. Like I remember we'd have like a couple of us sniping, the rest would go ground pound. And now it's like everybody on the game just sits in the corner and just waits for you to walk by and you're gone. You're like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, but they have solutions for it. So to come like to combat that, you have to burn a perk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So like you have to have a perk that you can hear shit better than anyone else. You can see footsteps. Like that's how
yeah,
you would combat that. Is like if you can't if if they have that handicap over me that they can camp in the corner and get the upper hand. The only other way to combat it is by being able to hear, see, or fucking do something through a wall or a floor. That's the only way to win that war.
yeah. You know what I wish they would do? Because they always update the maps. I wish they would add on to the campaign. Like as they update a map, add some to the campaign. I think that would be pretty cool. Like to continue the story on, but I don't know what that would take to do, but I always thought that would be kind of cool because I remember Destiny,
I'm
they would
pretty
add on
sure
to
it's
the map.
just, I'm pretty sure it's just one big map that they just block off. And they segment off for
Yeah,
different parts of the game. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
But you remember Destiny though? They update a map, but the campaign, you were interacting like the story, so it continue to go on and on and on. Even though it was
They
like the
would just
same stuff,
open a
like them.
door.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think if Call of Duty did that. I mean, the maps are cool, but it's more like they think about it. Man, everyone likes to play like Ghosts. Like everyone loves Ghosts. Like that's the man. Or Captain Captain Price. Like I think if you expand upon those stories, you'll get it. But like the last one was decent. I mean, they did before the original Call of Duty. When he made us the team originally with McTavish in there. But I always thought that'd be cool if they do because like I know we're different. Like I remember when we used to get games, I always want to do the campaign all the way through first and then get into multiplayer. You were like, fuck that. Let's get right into multiplayer. Let's get it. So
I was just about to say I don't think I played the campaign of the last two games.
I know, I know.
I played zombies. If there's zombies, I'll play zombies all the way through. I'll get all the
Oh man, yeah,
cheats and all that because that's entertaining to me.
yeah, yeah,
But a campaign where it's just like waiting for the head to pop out, pop, 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 pop,
yeah,
and then you're like, all right, I
yeah.
see like 9 different bullets flying at me, and I'm like, all right, let me look, pop, 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 pop. All right, no, they're not over there. Let me heal up real quick.
Matrix,
Pop, 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 pop,
Matrix
pop.
that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's why I don't like playing core, man. I like playing hardcore. I don't like playing like if I step out too far or if I'm in the wrong spot
Oh
and
yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
gone.
posted up the right way, I got the wrong angle, you're gonna catch me slipping.
Yeah.
If I come around the corner real quick and you got a better angle, you're gonna catch me. But in core, you can run around all fucking day.
Well, the
Put a
last one
riot
they did,
shield.
yeah, they have like AI that comes to shoot you and stuff, which is kind of cool because it forces people to like interact to play. But no, I hate regular. I like hardcore. I don't like regular core. That's yeah. You get shot 30 times, you still run. Like, bro, you took a shot into the chest, man. You should be dead already. Like we respawning.
Yeah, but
So
every Call of Duty is gonna have its problems. Like it's either And they stopped it for a while. The fucking spawn killers, fucking spawn kills, tossing
Yeah.
Molotovs or grenades or tomahawks or shooting javelins up in the sky and then takes out your whole fucking squad before you even get to the building.
You know, I'm curious about. I'm pretty sure I saw Microsoft bought Infinity Ward. They just bought them not so long ago. I wonder. Obviously, not with this Call of Duty because I'm pretty sure was already done. But I wonder if they continue on, like if they would make it better. Because I think of Microsoft didn't create Halo, but they hired Bungie who made it, and it was through Microsoft's platform. You know, maybe they find a good company that can actually like, improve upon some of that stuff that they have and shit. You know.
Yeah, I mean it's a Xbox exclusive, and now if Microsoft has exclusivity to Call of Duty games, because PlayStation paid for it.
Yeah.
That's why PlayStation got everything early.
Early, yeah, they still did this last one. The beta came out to them
They got
first.
it a week early. Yep, that
Yeah.
beta.
I remember when we bought PlayStations. For everyone out there, your Xbox broke, so you went and bought a PlayStation. I went and bought one too. Actually, got one free with a TV I bought. So we started ragging PlayStation forever. Remember the old Xbox that used to get Ring of Death? Well, I think it was a 360, and everyone started getting Ring of Death at the same time. Like, fuck.
That fucking thing, man.
Yeah, I'm hating that shit, man.
Ring of Death. I went through like 4 Xboxes. Just me.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
I don't think people understand the struggle. When we used to come visit each other, we hook our Xboxes up to each other, through TVs, game every time.
Still do that shit. Like
Yeah,
shit.
it was fun though. I
I
remember
have
so
1, 2, 3, 4 monitors in this room I can use. I can set up 4 different systems.
that's dope. You're gonna have to give it a tour one day for everybody. I bet you it'd be cool to see. Uh, I think the one game we played a lot on PlayStation. One was God of War. We used to take turns, and then Guitar Hero. That one used to rock, man.
Yep. Guitar Hero was a shit because everybody got into it.
Yeah, and I remember me and you driving at like 9:30 at night trying to find a guitar to buy. Remember we finally found one and bought it. Oh man, that was crazy. It was good times, man.
Which one did we find? Like was it? I think it was. I want to say it wasn't the Metallica one, right? Was it the Metallica one? Remember which one it was?
It, I think it was. I think you're right. I think it was Metallica one, man. I think that's the one we found
Metallica
because it
one
was
or
way
the
more
Hero?
expensive than that one. Yeah. What's going on for your weekend?
Huh?
You got any plans for the weekend? Anything coming up?
Oh, just getting started with the week, man. No plans.
Yeah.
Shit. No plans. No plans. I like to get out and do something. I feel like I was stuck in the house all weekend, and not that that's a bad thing, because we hung out in the backyard, chilled in the hot tub all day, chilled in the patio,
Mm.
and then a lot. Oh shit! Here's Amanda. Amanda and the kid, and Alana, they got out and about. So let me check on this hot tub, dog.
Click on that temp. It gives you temp to you.
Yeah, she got some time. It's only at 80 right now.
What's the normal temp you wanted at?
I mean, to sit in a hot tub, you want it to be like 96 and up.
Okay.
96 is like lukewarm bath water.
Okay.
So you want it to be like that or higher. So 100 to 104. That's the spot.
Yeah. Guard dogs saving lives. I love it.
Yep. Yep. So
So what's something you want to bring up and talk about on the tube?
Um, we talked about your team's getting whooped on. Um, talked about my successful weekend that we had.
Very. Yeah.
What else did we get into? Listened to a bunch of music.
Oh yeah.
You know,
What's the music? What you hitting on this week?
so I usually start off my day with my usual go tos, and well, I can't really play them, can
Don't get copyrighted.
I?
You can say
So
names and stuff.
what I'm listening to lately, Earth Gang. Listening to a lot of Earth Gang. Some Larry June. The new Nas Magic 3 album is crazy.
Good. Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna listen to that one too this week.
let's see. Killer Mike, that Michael album.
That was good. Yeah.
Oh, new. I'm new to him, and I should have noticed him when I was digging through the crates. But Michi Darko.
Hmm.
So I don't know who he's affiliated with or how I found him because I think it was just one of those scrolling nights when you just like,
Going down
fuck,
deep to the cold.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but he runs with Flatbush Zombies,
Yeah.
runs with those cats, the underachievers, Joey Badass, Beast Coast, those guys.
Mm.
The reason why I say I should have, like, I missed it is because if you go into anywhere you look where you see other artists that are affiliated with the current artist you're listening to,
Mm.
he's like the top 5 on every list that I look at here for this group of artists. So I'm like, man, I just missed it. I never dug deeper than the top 4 artists in this crew.
And for the listeners out there who listen, what is he R&B? What is he rock? Like what's his genre?
Michi Darko, he's hip hop, he's rap.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've been jamming. I sent you the video. They're older. I mean, they've been around for a while, but Sleep Token. They're like a rock band. Uh, I was one night drinking, watching YouTube, and they have this play thing called Drumeo. And what they do is they'll take a drummer from like a band and they'll play a song for him or her without the drum in it. Just so the one I watched was Chad Johnson. He's a drummer for Red Hot Chili Peppers, right? So they play him a song from 30 Seconds from Mars by Jared. A really good song, but no drums, just the music itself, right, and the singing. So the drummer's got
No,
to hear it, and then
no chord, nothing to look at, like no music notes, nothing, just off the
they
top.
have headphones in. No, they listen to it. They can hear the song in headphones. And the site, what they do is they'll play them the song, but they take the drums completely out. So imagine like any
Can you
song
hear
you
the
hear, just
drums in
no
their
drums.
headphones?
They cannot hear drums. They can just hear the singing and the guitar shit. That's it, right? So the drummer then has to like try to play with it like how he or she would do it. So I was watching anyway. Chad Johnson took him 30 seconds. He played the song almost note for note. He had never heard the song before. So anyway, one of the ones came up with is this kid that got real famous on YouTube for doing drums, and he played this song by Seat Token. It's called Hypnosis. It's very much like Tool. Remember Tool, the long drum? So I
Melodic.
listened to it, like, man, it's pretty dope. So I have Apple Music. I put it in rotation. I sent you the video, I think like a YouTube one, so you can listen to it. But the thing that's crazy about them is they don't show their face. They wear a full mask. All of them do gloves, like they don't show their face. They're named like the drummer's name is Token. That's like his name. That's like, but they don't want anyone to know their personal life. They just want their music. They don't do politics or any of that shit. Just music.
Token.
Yeah, but the group is called Sleep Token. Pretty good. I mean, it's rock though. It is rock, but it reminds me of Tool. It reminds me of Tool. I swear, like as soon as I heard, it, I thought it was Tool at first, but it's not. So, But it's pretty cool, man. It's been hitting the workouts this week pretty good for me. Been getting them,
British rock band from London.
yeah, not bad. They're pretty good. The music's Hypnosis is my favorite one thus far.
Frontman's moniker's name is Vessel.
Yep. But no names, no nothing. Just
Might have to
made
look
up stuff.
into it.
It's pretty good. But
Love me
again,
some
it's
Tool, man.
it's
I've been listening to it for a long time.
that's why I sent it to you. I was like, man, I bet you Steve would like this because it reminded me of Tool. That song did. I mean, some of your songs are more like not as don't go as hard, but it's still, lyrically, I think it's pretty good. But
Yeah.
it's kind of rock. It's not rap though, it's rock. But I've been jamming that this week. And then
Ain't
of
nothing better
course,
than what fucking Rage brought to the table.
yeah.
Or like
And then
Biscuit.
I've been rocking the new Nas all week. So like at work, I don't play it on my headphones, so I can listen to it because of course, I know people are getting offended, but I've been jamming that all week. I still think it's dope, man. So
Music still offends people?
in offices, man, yeah, especially you remember you're active duty. Somebody might hear something I like, and next thing you know, you're under investigation and stuff like that.
Well, it's not the music that offends people. It's
The
their
room
fucking
in the music.
lack of fucking culture that they have
True, that is
that
true. That
offends
is
them.
true.
We should be offended by their lack of culture.
Very true. Very, very true. But that's kind of the way it is now. Everyone's
Rock
more
and
worried about.
roll, rock and roll. That's the devil's music. What is this? The fucking 30s, 40s, 50s? What is it? What's going on?
We talked about new music. What about any new shows you went to? TV shows you watch on the train with?
Man. Um what is it called? It's trippy as all
Or
get
just
out.
starting?
No. It's trippy as all get out. Um, and I only watched the first episode because I was so lit this past weekend. We had
Mhm.
we had some good margaritas too. Um, but let me pull it up real quick.
Okay.
They loud, dog.
Sorry.
It's so loud.
Hey, try to do
Like
professional podcasting here, y'all. Really loud.
it's so loud it monitors in my mic.
Yeah. You see how it says something, they just, hey.
Continue while I look this up.
All right, well, I'll tell you the show I've been watching. I've been watching Loki season 2, which is garbage. Fucking horrible.
Yeah.
It's so they didn't do anything with it at all. You still don't know what's going on. Loki's not even Loki from the Avengers movie now, where like he killed people, put them under mind control. Like he's in the show apologizing. And like they make him look like such a bitch, man. Like he's not even Loki. Like
He's time traveling, right?
he's time travel. I mean, there's a whole story, so I don't want to bore everybody with it, but it's like taking the Terminator, right? Yeah, his movies, he's the badass, and then making him like, I do not want to kill you. I want to be friends. Like it's like, come on, man. Like that's Loki. That's like taking Captain America and making him, the anti-hero. Like no, that's Captain fucking America. Like
Yeah.
he's the man. You know. So it's fucking so disappointing, man. And they're gonna have to reset all the MCU. They're gonna have to recast Iron Man, Captain America. It's dead to the world right now. Nobody's watching it because they fucked it up so bad. Um, like there's a scene that he sits down with almost Owen Wilson. He plays in the show. They eat pie. And during this interrogation, Owen Wilson punches this guy, and so he's apologizing to Loki, which again blows my mind. Like, oh, I lost it. That wasn't tactical. And Loki's like, well, one time, and he's talking about in the Avengers movie, I went to New York and I captured a whole bunch of people just because I was upset. I was like, that's not fucking Loki, man. Like that's one of the baddest motherfuckers in bad guys. they made him such a
They try to
fucking
humanize him.
yeah. They made him more. It's very. They're making the female characters in the show the best of the best, and like Loki's just this bitch, and it's just shitty because it's his show. It's called Loki. Like the whole reason the show is because of Loki.
Yep.
So kind of disappointed with that, man. But I'm a Marvel fan and I like to watch to know what's going on with it, and it's just super disappointing. It's like, dude, and there's been no real movement, you know, in the first couple episodes, and they're only doing 6 episodes. Normally Disney Plus does 8, but kind of fucking sucked, man. I was super disappointed. You find that show yet?
Yeah. The Fall of the House of Usher.
Yeah, Netflix.
That shit is crazy.
They're all rich and they're all gay, right?
They're what?
He was like, yeah, they're all rich and they're all gay, but it's fucking crazy.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, she's been watching it. I haven't watched any of it yet. She's been getting it. Hey, you got really dark now.
Huh?
There you go. Your face got dark as you sat back.
Sun went down.
No. Closer to the chin. I like it. You got another light you could put on? There you go. There you go. You're getting
The
there.
screens. Once these other screens. I wasn't moving the mouse, so the screens died.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, they went to like seat mode on that.
Yeah.
So after this party this weekend, I'm gonna rearrange in here where I podcast from. I got a carpet. I'm gonna put on the floor to kind of help the sound, and then hang some stuff up in the background. I still got to decorate my office too at work. I haven't decorated my office in that new job yet. I still got plain walls there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ideally, I'd like to have me sitting in that chair,
hmm
but with this background.
hmm
So this camera would have to be over there,
Yeah.
but that's why I have this set up the way it is, because right here it's all the monitors, and then I can take this. It's just a tablet and set it over there on the little mobile desk that I have.
Yeah. Once I retire and get a house, I'm gonna do a room up with soundproof on too. That's a lot of YouTubers I see that podcast and that they have soundproofing in their house or in that room, so it helps keep it in the
For
room.
when your wives are loud and
Yeah, with their
obnoxious.
friends. Yep. When you try to do an actual production and stuff, and grind it, and they're just like, yeah, don't care. I'm gonna do me. I'm
Production.
gonna do me.
Production.
No
Oh man,
respect,
I
man.
got home and I saw her walking to the door. She was walking right to the door, and I looked, and then she heard me talking, and she just turned around and walked right back.
Yeah, like last time. Are you live? Are you live?
Are you
So,
recording?
yeah. No, I'm just sitting here talking to the screen just for looks.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
fucking loud, dude. So fucking loud.
we can
Like
edit, man.
I could hear her like plain as day. Like she was in the room next to me.
It's cool. We can edit, man. It's fine. It's all good. You gonna watch the football game tonight?
Yep.
Too.
Go
All right.
outside and
Well,
burn one.
all right. Good podcast. We'll till next time. We'll come back on in a few days, and I don't know. We'll talk about something though.
All right.
All right. Well, hey, if you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, comment, and then in the comment section, give us questions.
You
I remember
try.
this time. Hey, man, we gotta build it up, man, little by little.
I like it.
Really, though, if there's any questions people want to ask, though, like we're married, we have kids, we were married for a long time. We both served in the military for over 20 years each. Like Steve's Air Force, I'm Army. We, ask us anything, questions, retirement, anything.
If you build it, they will come.
It will come. It will come. All right, homie. Wait on the next time. Okay, bud. Deuces.
Late.